Trying to let you know they're going inside of the water bottle. Look at that G. They're going to stop there. Y'all see about Pangea. Y'all see about Pangea. Got the uneducated motherfucker. Got the uneducated motherfucker. Material be created immediately. Uneducated motherfucker. It's good. What you doing? Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. See that green shit? See that green shit? See that green shit? See that green shit? That green shit is you raised. Green shit is you raised. Well, they got you raised on both sides. Right now, causing the Himalayas to get higher and higher. They got you raised on both sides of your motherfucker. Your raised gonna become them motherfucking mountainous areas in Canada and Russia. They're gonna become them mountainous areas. Y'all gotta look at this shit. Higher and higher. What if we rewind that? Let's bring India back down towards Antarctica. Same thing with Australia. India, well, next to Antarctica. How you gonna say India next to Antarctica? So Antarctica stretched all the way around the bottom of that bitch, right? Huh? Now y'all popping out. But he said Australia running into Antarctica. But you know, on the west end, we also got goddamn South America running into Antarctica. So Antarctica stretch all the way across this motherfucker, nigga. Huh? Antarctica stretch all the way across. You see, we gonna say the bottom. See, I'm from the bottom of the map. I'm a southern nigga in the United States. But we ain't the bottom. It's South America up under us. Young Jigger from the bottom of the map. Got 100 round on the bottom of the. Yeah, all that shit sound good. We were y'all fuck out. We ain't on no bottom of no motherfucking map. Nigga, we on this side of the map. See, first of all, y'all gotta stop these shit. Y'all gotta stop these shit. Me talking like that, man. Y'all gotta read. Y'all gotta uneducate your motherfucking self. So at the bottom of the map, nigga, down south ain't going down into no motherfucking ground, nigga. How the fuck you gonna say you down south? You going down into the ground? You going down into the mine? You going down? What the fuck you mean down south? Fuck you, ain't no going down no fucking south, nigga. Ain't no going up north. Ain't no nigga going up no motherfucking water on no goddamn ship. Ain't nobody going up no motherfucking water. So all that uptown, downtown, all that shit, there, man, all that shit just let it program in your head, and this is how your ass think. This is how your ass think, my nigga. On a daily basis, and thinking you educated and thinking you know something running around in a la la land in a third world facility that's been engulfed your mind. You're in a third world facility within your brain. You can't even think outside the globe. Fuck the box. You can't think outside the globe. That's why you can't get to the real. That's why you can't get to the religious aspect of how you've been fucked over. Because you niggas scared to let what you been taught by this motherfucker go and relearn this shit. So how the fuck they gonna have goddamn Eurasia doing Pangea with these Pangea, these tectonic plates and all this? How the fuck they got Eurasia on both sides? And why the fuck they already call this shit Eurasia? Hmm? What the fuck is Eurasia? What the fuck is Eurasia? You don't need math. Let's get it. I'm gonna show you how the motherfucker non-melanated is take powers into all this shit. How he's the sovereign of the whole goddamn damn the whole goddamn so-called world that they didn't create because the world was created by him. The world was created by him. This globe was created by goddamn Sotar Crystal. Oh, I gotta go look at that. The first globe, shit, the Amarilla, whatever the fuck that shit is. I had the earth sitting all down in the middle of some shit. You hoes don't know Nathan. What's up? You hoes don't know Nathan, man. So how the hell they already okay? They got Eurasia on both sides of the land, man. Already got you surrounded and squeezed in. That's supposed to be so-called north and up there. But you got to understand, all these shits are diagrams from top view. Just like when you lay your paper down on your motherfucking on your desk and write, you write downward. You write down upon the paper. That's your view. Just because you put that shit back up in your face don't mean that the words are standing up in your face. You hold them in your face, but you know that's a goddamn view that it's a top view. Words ain't standing up just like you ain't standing up over the side of no motherfucking globe or none of the other shit. So they already got Eurasia on both sides of the motherfucker. Eurasia, those are Europeans and Asians, ain't those Europeans and Asians? There's a melanated side of this world, man. And the Northeast is killing us, dog. I done got the Scotch Hill. I done got the Scottish plate, the Scotch Hill plate, all the way down there, all the way over here. But it's down there. We stay down because we're gonna be looking at it. Down at a tip of South America, Argentina, right there. That's Argentina, South America, Argentina, the tip of right there next to Antarctica. That's in the West. So you telling me that land mass they show you, that land mass they show you, they say supposed to be Antarctica. All of a sudden that bitch stretches all the way from the side of South America all the way to the backside and over there up under Australia. Huh? Huh? Okay. Keep telling me that. Now the Scotch and the Scotch Hill plate is right there. How the fuck the Scotch Hill plate floats from right there to go back and hook up and be part of the goddamn British Island up top. See, they gotta do all this shit just to have a motherfucking conversation with the motherfuckers. You niggas crazy, man. Showing these little cartoon shit and educate us with this shit, with the little coloring books and the little nursery rhymes and all that old shit. We're indoctrinated into this shit and we believe this shit in our heart. You can believe it in your heart, but that shit ain't in your soul. I bet that shit ain't in your soul. Because your soul will connect you to the real shit. Fuck a spirit. I'm talking about your soul, my nigga, your melanated soul. The dark energy that's inside you, the motherfucker cannot motherfucking reduplicate no matter what they try to do. They even got artificial melanin running around this bitch. What up, Nino, right? They even got artificial melanin running around this bitch. That's fake. It's fake, but it ain't the natural. They nigga playing on nature. You got your rage on both sides of you when you talk about this Pangea shit. How you gonna have these motherfuckers already? They already surround you off the rip. They already got you squeezed in off the rip. Then tell you they come in from both ways. They already got you fucked up off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Then you got that Scottish plate down there. How that Scotch Hill plate make it always back up? That Scotland is goddamn Scotland is well, uh Scotland is goddamn is part of the British Isles. Up there, what they call that shit? What they call that shit up there? Well, it was Hibernia. The other British Isle, what the name of that bitch is? Scotland or whatever. My type of name, I don't know where shit. Somebody help me. Somebody get a bill, something, do something. You feel it? Scotland way up there next to the British Isles, right next to man. Scotland know that the fuck is way down there up on the goddamn South America. How that Titanic plate floated from Pangea to being all the way back there being connected to the British Isles. They got you from top to bottom and left and right in this circumference that they have drawn and made this be your world. They can map, they can draw you out and map you out so long, man. You the motherfucker, you can't even comprehend how you must get out this maze, man. You look at that shit, you look at it like that your children bring you something. When they bring you, educate you with this shit, you gotta be looking like, what the fuck this nigga trying to make me believe this shit for? I'll be looking at it like my children, because that's who they is. These hoes ain't old enough to tell you nothing about what the fuck the universe or none of this shit is, man. So they got Scotland going from the bottom to the top. Then they got you goddamn surrounded by Eurasia off the top. And then, but you got Antarctica. So what the seven continents is? What the seven continents is? What the seven continents is, my nigga? The seven continents. All those stuff, they North, South, America, America. Right over to them highlands in the middle. They just stomping ground for all the little mixture, all these motherfuckers that goddamn gonna come against melanated people. African people over there don't know shit about no more American people, man. They been goddamn said all this. This the melanated side of the earth. Y'all can't even stay side. Y'all on hemispheres and shit. Every time you go out to the motherfucking lake, you walk straight up to the water and the water your motherfucking feet. You got, and you're 6 feet tall. Water is 6 feet deep. And you got a medium where you meet at, which they call sea level. So ain't no water up over your head at no time while you walk away. You can go over your head and come back down. You ain't finna walk straight face to face with no motherfucking water. So what, the faster y'all nigga lay this shit down, I'll wait some more you niggas up and get y'all fuck wait more time. Water is measured in depth. You are measured in height. Water stop at your feet. You know, let these people keep playing with you. No, we ain't gonna do that. Now they want to talk about continent separating and collide and all that old shit paper. The globe paper. All that shit play. What up, Bob? What up? All right. All that shit play. All that shit play. The globe first coming to goddamn when they start. But that globe don't come around until goddamn. See that boy now I be tripping out. That nigga said we oh we already had this mapped out to be a globe. Man, ain't no motherfucker never said this shit with no motherfucking globe, nigga. Y'all be just adding that shit in because you been taught that shit since birth. So you just add that shit just stuck in you so they know that gotta goddamn get that up off you too. Are you ain't talking about shit neither. On the wall, Sundays on the wall. Ain't nothing on no goddamn wall saying that we live on no fucking balls suspended in the middle, nigga. There ain't no African shit. Y'all need to just be talking. Y'all need to just be talking, man. Y'all just be talking. I do not own rights to the motherfucking video. Now you got the Arabian plate. Man, these motherfuckers are crazy. How the Arabian plate sitting right on top of Africa? It just, that bitch just slide right up on that. Man, this shit so crazy. I just want to wake some more of my niggas up, man. Nigga got a fight ahead though. The fight and you see, nigga. Prepared for the fight. You ain't gonna even be up for it, nigga. But better mind of the charity for this shit, man. Put on deep. I said, damn, my nigga, I'm on my Pangea shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? I just said I'm gonna blow my goddamn, get right in line this bitch. Sitting in the motherfucker. Sitting over there chilling. I'm on my Pangea shit, man. Trying to flatten this whole out for these niggas. Trying to flatten this motherfucker out for these. This bitch gonna keep playing all like this. Hold up. That little middle part with them hoes, goddamn. That little Europe Asian shit right there. Man, Asia and Russia the same fucking land, man. The fuck? That's what they call that shit Eurasia. That little mud, dust, brick area right there where they got there with them hoes trying to get into the motherfucking land. Come on. I call this shit the melanated side. But you can't call this shit on that side over there, cause them motherfucking Oriental, they got a little melanated. That's some orange motherfuckers. Asian orange. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Orange man Trump. The Asian orange. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Asian orange. They're gonna be taught right. You're gonna have a tic-tac-toe side. Two squares up top, two squares on the bottom. 'Cause I want to know what we live in and what we talk about. What we doing. You know what I'm saying? Clockwise. Okay. Look how you raised on both sides. This Pangea, y'all. This how you say this is fucking city, y'all. Look at them green. See those green plates? See them green plates? And look at Africa. Look Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay. Right there. Pause there, bitch. All right. Okay. Whatever. Pause there. Pause there. Now see that? See that? Look at the Arabian plate. That's an African fucking land. Was that plate come from? Y'all see that shit? Look at you, raised. Got you surrounded already. Already got you surrounded. You raised. Already got you surrounded. Now look at this right here. You see that shit right there? Damn. Yeah, big up, big up. I hate this little. I hate this little phone. But you goddamn, you can look at the Scotch Hill plate right there. Shit fake as fuck. Oh, that's fake as fuck. You know, Asian orange up there in the right hand corner. And then so up under them motherfuckers, we don't stay up under them, but we're not up under them. Lay it down and they are over there. Point straight ahead and get your point on. Over there, they down here on the land with you. On the land that's over your head is high elevated regions like mountains and shit like that. You ain't no land masses up over your head caused by no motherfucking water that's balled up, that's wrapping around and shit, nigga. These holes are straight over there. That's what them hoes at over there. Learn how to talk when you talk to a G man. These niggas over there, man. These niggas got goddamn Pangea, got this shit lumped together. This how all this shit supposed to begin. And the non-melanated, the motherfucking Caucasoid, he got his deals and all this shit on six. Crazy, man. Ain't that wrong being stole for? I don't like to say spirit no more. It's being stole for my nigga, but y'all niggas ain't coming. Y'all good with it. Y'all niggas ain't coming from y'all soul. This shit, knowing what not just you been through, what your mama been through, what your mama been through, what your daddy been through, and knowing this is the result of the shit. Man, these motherfuckers ain't never, man, y'all niggas let these hoes that took our shit and just, y'all just label these hoes. The United States will bury y'all label these hoes. That's one of the way y'all just, the elbows just rubbed it intertwined, so just want to do this shit just crazy. Yeah, but niggas say something about my nigga shit. We need to try to sell this whole get some reparations, clear some taxes, or do something. Y'all go to talking straight for the white man like a nigga wants something. They don't want that nigga. They got see, I am. The fuck I want from I see, I'm a drain. Ain't there there's more they can get from me. Ain't there nothing more they can get from a nigga because I am the source. I know the sun, I be glad when the sun gets tired and let a motherfucker know. Let a motherfucker know who run this hoe. I be glad when the sun get them being added to goddamn getting in the middle of shit, nigga. Eliminate the middle man and how a nigga ride. I'm a G, my nigga. I can hold all my pride aside. Get my money. I'm coming to shop. Let me see what I'm getting, boy. I don't want no middle man. Take me to the source, nigga. And don't know no middle man. But they gonna flip when I said I'm trying to plug in with a nigga who get this shit a sound. Fuck this. I'm trying to see, create some myself. I'm trying to get it directly from the source. Oh, goddamn middleman got all the extra shit. You know, goddamn, you ain't no middleman to talk to God, nigga. You know, man, then you hold no nigga no explanation about what's inside of you, my nigga. They gotta walk up on you and ask you some shit that nigga motherfuckers already know. We already know all this shit. You go up there, you believe in God, or you spirit. You gotta let me all that shit. I wouldn't be here if I want. Talk to them, at them devils that shit that you goddamn pray. Shit. That's them devils that you pray. You know, goddamn got this motherfucking patch shit there in your favor. You raise on one side of the shit, try to tell you when you lay this bitch down, you gonna find the Anunnaki. I knew, I knew, yeah, I knew, I knew, Nahaki. Them hoes goddamn told so much shit that they had to start making they shit. They started claiming that the shit that they gave us was our milk to try to hide this shit. Just to try to hide who you are. The African didn't even know who he is. And got all niggas over there. I'm on out. That shit led me to where I'm at now, but my niggas shit. Got all niggas over there to my black power, black. That's why I said melanation. But I ain't got nothing against no melanated folks, man. Them ain't I ain't slaves. Them ain't the ones who got me talking this Anglo-Saxon ass language that I talk. Me thinking I live in the Western world when I'm in the Northwest, when I'm right, really in the Northern world. Them bees usurped us. Them bees usurped us off the rip. This is where the Caliphs and all those people come in at. We've been indigenous to this land, man. Indigenous aboriginals to this land, man. Before all the rights, before all that shit, then we was already right. But it's all on this side. That's why I want y'all to goddamn. That's why I want y'all to goddamn. That's why I want y'all to goddamn. Take a piece of paper and take that direction across where they got north, like north going straight up in the motherfucking sky. And I want y'all to lay that bitch down and put it in front of you. That north is straight ahead of me. The same way you navigate every day when you goddamn get your ass raised up to the living perpendicular from your rest. Because it was God. Put your feet on that square. Then you stand up. You navigate north, south, east, and west on flat motherfucking ground. And if you want to go north, north is straight ahead of you. And south is to the back. That's north and that's south. That's right here. You understand? You don't travel up north, going up no damn ball of water, going to New York, man. I ain't never had to walk on no boat with a goddamn boat already standing up in my face, glued to the side of the water, and I just got to go on that bitch and get on the sideway. All that dumb ass gravity shit, nigga, y'all about all that shit. Everything these folks take, all this shit imaginary, man. Y'all don't know fucked up ass wood. Once you let that imaginary cross down, once you let that shit and understand north is straight ahead of you, then I want you to tilt that bitch to the left. Get your compass. Yeah, yeah. All you tree, I don't want to call y'all amazing. All you tree of craftsmen. All you tree of craftsmen, I want you to get your motherfucking compass. I'm gonna give a square too. Nah, don't get your square. Don't get your square yet. Just get your compass, nigga. So I want you to tilt this hoe. I want you to tilt this hoe. But I want you to tilt it. going around a circle. That's why I want you to use your compass. You understand? Because this how they do everything by compass. You understand? So I want you to get that motherfucking compass, and I want you to tilt that motherfucker 23.5 degrees. Or that's the tilt. Where you get that from, Fed? Where you get that from? Look it up. Let's look it up. What's the tilt on the globe? Can't get no interaction out with chat. I got them. I do this shit my own self. You know, fuck. They ain't talking about shit. Huh? You blow that motherfucker. I mean, when you got down, you tilt that motherfucker 23.5 degrees. That's north. And the direction that point is at, that direction is north. So you got the north and the east. Now, you want me to say up top, or do I need to say over there? Huh? Do I need to say up top? Since we got it illustrated like we learned in school with it being on the chalkboard, being at a perpendicular where we looking at it straight ahead instead of looking down at it because of the down view. And we know we got to walk over there. Once we raise our neck, we got to walk over that way because it's over there. We'll say up top because that's what y'all used to. You got the north and the east. The north and the east is on top because that's what y'all used to. On top. Y'all see it? Northeast. The north on the left, the east on the right. Uh, the north on the left and the east on the right. When you get tired of it being in your face and you want to go there, just lay it down and walk in those directions. And you'll be walking north. And you'll be walking east. So what are you? See what I'm saying? So what's in the west? South America is in the west. What's in the goddamn south? See, we southwestern, internationally, continentally. Yeah, I want some continental shit. I want my whole continent back, bitch. Fuck y'all talking to? Y'all done fractionalize me down to a motherfucking raw. Fuck y'all talking to? Mm-mm. I want the whole continent back. I might not never see the whole continent back, but I want to know that I own it. This is my land, nigga. This the continent I'm from. Y'all, I'm talking about continental shit. The continent of Africa is sitting in the south, nigga. We the western world over here, and South America is the west. North America sitting up in this motherfucker, the northwest. You a Noah, nigga. You a Noah. Cause you came straight up of Noah. You came straight up off of Noah's Ark. From the Noah, what Noah, Noah, northwest, northwest, northwest. Noah, 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 Noah. Tell that man across the ice wall. It gotta be an ice wall on this side. But we'll never know. We'll never know. Cause we ain't got set enough tell them hold this goddamn get on the wall and navigate. The true navigators, let the true navigators get on there and navigate because y'all bitches got water on that side with that ice. And y'all been got them going through the cuts of them ice and all them mountains there and that ice over there. Y'all been living up under that shit. Y'all came to that water and got close to the middle, what I call the Mason Dixie line, the water that separate these lands, man. And it confused you and got you up at the top trying to see how these mountains coming to a point at the top at a so-called pole that don't exist, on an axis that don't exist. No goddamn axis going through no goddamn water existing with no heat and then in the middle of the bitch supposed to be so motherfucking hot. The core of the ball supposed to be so, man, y'all niggas is crazy as fuck. Then I'm gonna match it up for you. Once you got them put that tilt on that motherfucker and put that 20 that degrees on that bitch like that down. Then the famous story that they told you about, the famous story that they told you about that we don't give a fuck about today. Everybody said, fuck that shit. I don't even want to hear nothing about it. I don't even want to dig into it. But the Aboriginals and the motherfuckers over there, they dig into this shit. They tell you about Christopher Columbus. CC. Here come them CC riders. Here come them CC riders. Here come them CC riders. Christopher Columbus. Here come them CC riders. He headed out sailing west. Now let's go see goddamn. Hold on, I'm gonna play this shit. Then I'm gonna goddamn go see which way Christopher Columbus headed out. Then the story will make sense to you. See? The story ain't no make no sense because niggas say how the fuck he ended up going out that way and coming back to me thought he was over here in India over up. See that's the bullshit. That's the mind trick. That's the mind play. I do not own the rights. We do this educational purposes right here. I want to find this Scotch Hill place. The Scotch Hill place sit right up under South America. The Scotch Hill place sit right up under South America right there. See that? See that line going through that little blue part right there where it says South American plate? Where that NASCAR plate at? There's the NASCAR plate right there, that blue, that light blue plate, that's the NASCAR plate. See that? That's the motherfucking NASCAR plate. You understand? That's a South American plate. How the fuck the Scotch Hill plate sitting up on the South America and Scotland is goddamn connected to the Royal Islands up there in Great Britain? Still going for it. But like I said, let me goddamn look this motherfucking shit up. Christopher Columbus. What way he say it? I don't know. I ain't gotta look that shit up. I ain't finna look it up. I ain't finna look that shit up 'cause I know what it is. Look this shit up. But I know what it is. Now the story makes sense because Christopher Columbus said west. He said west. That's way on down the line. See, that's one. That's them British. They couldn't push over no far. They couldn't go but so far to their right. Lay it down. They couldn't go but no fuck of them because why? Because the Mongolians had this side. The Mongolians. Niggas get mad when you call them over the Negroids, Persians, and Mongolians, and Caucasoid. But that's all it is. They don't want you to break it down and make common sense scientifically out this shit, genetically out this shit, about the races. They don't want you to make it about race because you won't figure this shit out. Once you make it about race, you gonna figure this shit out. Them mixed races, Asian persuasion was having sex right down in the middle with the motherfucking Orientals and goddamn made them baby Persians, Iranians, Arab. They dead. They dead. And they know it. That's why that's why the Northwest run all of it. The North, cause all you motherfuckers say Noah your motherfucking daddy. A motherfucker that had goddamn three races of goddamn children out one dick. A white dick. Make it make sense. The fuck Noah gonna have three different races of children with a woman, man. I gotta have three different shades. You know what I'm saying? This nigga three different races of children, nigga. Y'all niggas see that's who y'all dad is. Then the motherfucking ones that got there saying no, they motherfucking dad. Them motherfuckers, them motherfuckers got down. Them motherfuckers submitted. The ones they ain't get with, the ones they ain't goddamn crazy enough to say them whole birth them. Turn them around. The ones ain't crazy. You know, to say them whole burped them. They caught up under the language, the Semitic language shit. See what I'm saying? Yeah, caught up under the language. This how it was done, my nigga. The earth is flat, man. And we the gods of the earth, bro. Y'all trip. Yeah, y'all trip. Not all y'all. But daughter was a trip. So Australia. So let's do this right here. The continent. You got North America, South America. That include Mesoamerica, Mexico, Texas, all that shit, all that whole side, all the America, all this shit right here over here on this motherfucker, on this left side over here. Dead down. Boom. See, this here is wet. That's North America, South America, Antarctica. Now you guys just showed you Antarctica is right there at that tip of that motherfucking shit with South America at. So you mean Antarctica stretch all the way back over there to Australia, up under Australia too? So the ice is at our back. Australia is ain't nothing but a broke off part of Africa. Australia is a broke off part of Africa. North America, South America, Africa, Australia, Antarctica. That's the ice. That's the ice that's behind us from Australia all the way back round past, all the way past Argentina. Yeah, it's ice. So that big ass sheet of ice supposed to be Antarctica. The little land they show you, the little land, man, they show you that post separate, supposed to be out Antarctica. It's supposed to goddamn and just be behind. Man, there's an ice wall back behind us right there. See what I'm saying? And all you got to do is go to New Guinea. Go to New Guinea on the map. They're gonna have it on both sides in the ice. On the globe, I'm not on the map, on the globe. All you gotta do is go to Guinea. Then we're gonna catch that in Guinea. Guana. Guana. I knew. We're gonna catch that in Guinea. Because they're in both sides. Go to the globe right there. You're gonna see Guinea on both sides. You're gonna see them already staking claims in the ice. So we know it's got that ice. So now all we got to do is try to go over there and stop thinking about we going up there and they got a pole and we're spinning and we tilting now. Let's try to go over here now. So on the top of goddamn, oh hold on. You got North America, South America, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica. That's five. So what are the other two? What are the two continents at? Europe and Asia. Europe and Asia gonna make themselves be a continent. They ain't got no land. They in a mountain. They have a continent with this mountain though. Europe and Asia. What I just told you, Eurasia, right? Y'all catching the whoop? I don't want to say whoop no more. I want you to catch this shit. Y'all catching the whoop? How the fuck the European and the Asian already got you trapped with this Pangea shit off the rip, and the white man already got claims to these goddamn and that Nazca plate that's in the center. That's why all the dope at, my nigga. They got a land where they got a land. That's why all our dope at, man. Trump, that Nazca plate, man. See, that Nazca plate is Peru, man. They done took Peru, nigga. They done took Peru, nigga. Man, y'all niggas crazy, man. That's why they don't fuck with Cuba. All right, man. God, nigga. That Nazca plate, they done took the whole Nazca plate. That Nazca plate, man, that's Peru, man. That supposed to be the most westernest edge of goddamn South America. That's when you go down, but it's a whole nother island out there. There's a whole nother plate. Boom, Peru. There's a goddamn dope land out there, bitch. They just took Peru. Gave you the little mountain edges of it right there on South America. Go behind me, anybody go behind me and check this shit. Check what I'm saying, make me know online. And that's another way I get their ass, cause goddamn it, they can't the Western world have fed these motherfuckers dope forever, nigga. The queen over here, these niggas in the middle over here, them white folks that went round and come through the mountains and got down to the bottom of Australia over there with them Africans over there. The reason you see them blonde head, blue eyed aborigines over there, I then ran through Africa like a motherfucker. Arab already got his shit, his deals in this motherfucker with this Pangea. He got an Arabian plate. The Arabian plate shaped just like Africa. So when that shit slide up out of Africa, Africa should have a big ass hole in this motherfucker. But Africa still hold the same shape. I this bitch got the same shape. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Huh? It's time for uneducation, my nigga. Yeah, yeah. So it's time for uneducation, my nigga. The education ain't shit. They ain't taught you shit. Brainwash. When Papa White Man he come back together. He got to fight. He got to fight with the middle. He got to fight with the middle. He got to fight with the Persians. You don't see they still fighting today? What Trump got to do with them Persians? What the United States of America, white man? No one, no one, no one. Ha, ha, ha. What the fuck? The no whites? That no white mean in the Northwest mean no whites to us on our shit. Go back over there. No whites. I don't know why no whites. Go back over there. What they got to do with the fuck them Persians doing in motherfucking Israel? With all this Jew shit and all this shit, because they done wrote that shit too. Wrote what shit? Them religious books, I be saying, wrote that shit too. I be always saying that shit. I mean, time you start saying they wrote this shit, because my own mother know what the fuck I'm saying. They wrote the Bible and they wrote the motherfucking Quran, nigga. And everybody got so much motherfucking respect for the motherfucking East. The East, goddamn it, the sun rises in the East. Everybody love the East. But the East got some beasts in them too. The East and the Far East. Also, with this East over here, right here, close. This East right here, close to this point right here, close to these mountains, this Mount Sinai shit, where they got them coming in. Like, know why they got a Far East too, because they over there. Right up there, over there, on this right hand side over there. Trying to tell you how this shit go, man. You got so much Buddha. They got so much respect for them Indian religions and all that shit, because you know what I'm saying? They became the Indian. They became the Indian. United States India over there. All over up behind Africa up in there. And then gonna be the Mongolians gonna goddamn the red man gonna take your shit all across the motherfucking map, nigga. Southwest, west, southwesterners. We gotta include Africa. We all melanated on this side, dog. Melanation. How you fight this shit? The motherfucker Noah, when the Noahs go back up in that bitch, they got to go back in there and deal with goddamn they babies. They got to deal with the Persians. They got to deal with the Iraqis. That's why we went over there and took Iraq. All the oil and shit right there. Arabia ain't nothing but a big oil field over there. That's all shit too. That's Africa. Well, it's African shit too. That's melanated people shit too. But then when you got them, once then them hoes sank Atlantis, huh? That's why that 9 straight when I'm trying to show y'all so important so y'all can see that it's flat where they separate with it, where these motherfucking mountainous areas separate at, and where you got the Asian Russian side, cause Russian Asian same shit. Asian Russian side of these mountains, and you got motherfucking the Canadian, Canada is most of all this shit. Canada got more mountain than all the motherfuckers. There's no wall. Them the motherfucker that said, well, on top of Canada sit on top of now them hoes over there. The United States of America, you got the United States of America, you got the East Coast of the United States of America, and you have the West Coast of the United States of America. And on both sides of the motherfuckers, that's where those connected brick connect that them CC riders. We take the C up out the alphabet and be all right, because these CC's a motherfucker. These K90 conniving, come on, cannon. At every corner, here they come. You see, they had some cornerbacks to kick off in the air when they try to come. Get your no white allowed. Then start getting them whole passes, bypass, give them passes, and be over this bitch. Then they start making stakes. They start having passes to come over this bird. Then they start creating stakes. This is the only land. This is the only land, man. Only land, man. That on any continent, they got all these divided states like they was for the United States and the population here. They came and took our shit and deemed us to be beasts. Even when it came down to the cocaine, man, they don't need no cocaine. They need to give us all they dope, cause the cocaine make them rape white women and murder and kill motherfuckers. But see, it don't do that to us. They even got different laws about the cocaine in the book for a white man and a black man. We know all this. Y'all forgot all this shit? No, y'all ain't never been taught all this shit. Some of y'all don't know this shit. Yo, this is how this shit went. And see, that dope gonna tell the whole motherfucking story. The shit they don't want you to talk about, what you need to talk about. They don't want to talk about race. They don't want to talk about dope. Now, fuck that. Bitch, all that goddamn cocaine now that we've been feeding them little sugar cubes, y'all been putting up all the way over to China. Bitch, y'all can't grow this shit nowhere else in the world. Y'all can't grow this shit nowhere else in the motherfucking world. And the first nigga get up under my comment or pop up in this motherfucker telling me about a motherfucking goddamn Afghanistan and poppy seeds and all that shit, nigga, I'm to my cocaine. Tell me no motherfucking heroin, no poppy seeds. When they came back on the back end and took that shit. I'm talking about the world fight, nigga. Nigga, the Western world been feeding all these. The goddamn pharaohs over there in Egypt, they got cocaine and nicotine in their system. Ain't nobody in the world got no salt on no cocaine out there. Got them submarines still doing their motherfucking thing. That's a slave route underwater. The triangle effect. They come to get that dope. You got 3 places in the world you can get goddamn cocaine. That's goddamn Colombia, Christopher Columbus. They already took all that Colombia. That's they shit. That they dope. You got Cuba. That won't always be the fight between the motherfuckers to the Mongolian characters. And you win. The top notch important are the Inuits. And then you got Peru. And they done took Peru. They done took the Nazca plate and goddamn chopped Peru. They got a whole mega, but they got so much land with dope would come out of that Peruvian plate over there. Hey, this all coming to shit, man. Y'all just be talking shit, man. Don't fuck my channel, man. Y'all just took my little channel. I was talking to my folks the other day about this shit. Y'all hit me up for a copper. I ain't play shit with goddamn Lionel Richards. And then I ain't play but a little bit of that. But y'all, goddamn, what's going on? What's going on with the two? What's going on with the two? So the dope tell the whole story. Then you get into the Mayan calendar. In front of the Mayan calendar, there ain't no goddamn Mayan calendar. That is a motherfucking Olmec calendar. You dig? And on front of the Olmec calendar, you got a god that's in Africa and over here. The oldest mummy in the world is found in South America. But see, now y'all niggas want to turn And this thing, nigga, you know you ain't African, nigga. African know he ain't no motherfucking black American, African American, call us African American, try to make it, this motherfucker African look at us like we crazy. But we got that melanin in him. So whatever going on with that son, he love both of us. This his side over here. That son come down that valley. Yea, do I walk through the shadow, through the valley of the shadow with them. Hey, the sun rises in the east, falls in the west, so how kind divide. They got a divide, my nigga. I just told you with the west was. I just told you with the east was. Why you think them motherfucking Orientals got a little melanin in them? Why you think them Mongols got a little melanin in them? But they live out there in that far east. That sun don't go way out there for real. That sun hang around that valley. Yea, do I walk through the shadow of the valley? You tell, hey, hold on, stand up on my square and compose myself. You know what I'm talking about? That sun got ain't no goddamn ball spinning and all that shit. Why come Alaska don't get as much sun as everywhere? Cause that sun got his own mode. That sun got his own path. Yeah. And niggas been studying this since the beginning of time. And they got all the big boy temples over there. Timbuktu. They took that temple. All these were motherfucking places where astrologers set up shop and studied the heaven. Niggas been doing this shit. Before these folks figure out how to goddamn take their tail off. These bitches running around. These bitches running around like motherfucker. Look, you know how you do the little rock wild, how you do the little pitch child string, put a rubber band on the tail, make the tail fall out. They trying to figure out how to get the tail off, man. By the time they come back down up in them over with a Persian, they had already usurped Egypt and all that shit. Niggas ain't never fought no nigga straight up. The niggas ain't never fought no nigga straight up. They went back in on their babies trying to take shit that babies came and got. Now they want to come take control of it, and which they did by motherfucking building the library at Alexandria right on the outskirts of this motherfucker. And they was fighting with them niggas, them goddamn, them fake ass Egyptians. Them ain't the real Egyptians. The real Egyptians are goddamn black Africans, melanated people. That's why they go down there and get into it with King Darius and all that shit. King Darius, them nigga Persian. Writing the story how they want to write it. Write the story how they want to write it. Them Europeans, them motherfucking Europeans, them Asian motherfuckers had already came up with a concept of a Moses, man. They took they book. Y'all better peep this shit, what I'm telling you now. They took the first 5 books of Moses. What the fuck Trump got to do? I'm trying to show y'all what the fight is with these hoes. They took the first 5 books of Moses, took them, and they usurped those books and started writing their holy biblos in the library at Alexandria, up under the ruler of Sotar Crystal. Alexander the Great, first generation in his arm after he died. And they compiled a book called Genesis. No, they did. It was Exodus first. But they had to come back and write Genesis at the Council of Jamnia when they wrote Genesis, because motherfuckers want to know how the fuck we get in there. How the fuck we exited out of there? How did we get in there? So they had to make up they had made up two Genesis and kept both of them in the book. But my thing is the Noah still they daddy is God. See? And you believe that shit. You believe that white man come from God, man. Somewhere twisted down in your heart, you believe that this white man has birthed you some kind of way. And he keep trying to prove it through his genetics and his scientific, experiments and all this old bullshit about keeping you distracted and understand what you will never say. The God that you serve is not your God because you got him from this white man. Your whole concept, the book you got, all that shit. The one mama gave us the white. And when we got tired of goddamn sucking on that white titty, nigga latched on to their Islam and they right there all in the middle of that shit too. 622 AD. Them niggas, it's too late. The Noah. They took a story called Noah's Ark and put it inside of all our hearts. No whites and no whites and no white. And Noah become the father of goddamn Ham, Sham, and Jacob. Ham be the nigga. And this how they said the earth, all the earth got populated. These people over here writing your story for you instead of you. You ain't got to go find you got your answers right, but you ain't got to know how to read all that shit. You seeing what all that shit, all the beautiful temples and everything is on the southwest side of the world. So when I start saying southwest, niggas who fuck with me need to know what I'm talking about when I say southwest. I'm talking about South America and Africa. And our back up against the wall because the motherfucking ice is behind Australia too, right? Right. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all get up out the I want to listen to music. Neo, I'm playing the video down with a copyright. I play some music. So I'm finna go. Goddamn Twitter, But I just wanted to goddamn come in and fuck with y'all, but I know y'all don't fuck with no real nigga anyway. It's all good. It's all good.
Right now, South America and Africa are moving away from each other because of being created at the Mid-Atlantic Rift. Let's rewind it. Let's bring them back together. Let's bring them back together. India is jamming into the Eurasian plate right now, causing the Himalayas to get higher and higher. What if we rewind that? Let's bring India back down to Antarctica. Same thing with Australia. We have new.
Bring India back down. Bring India back down.
We have new plate material being formed between Australia and making the continents move apart. Let's bring them back together. Let's rewind the clock. Even North America, it's not as obvious from this diagram, but if you actually look at the GPS data, it becomes pretty obvious that North America.
Y'all need to go look at them video. I need to post that video in the comment, man, or something. Y'all just go check this shit out. So they got Antarctica from one side, from the west all the way over to the south. And when I say west to the south, like the world, all the continents, we own all the melanated people own all the continents except the mountains where they coming in they from the east to Asia and Europe right there. And then you got this shit where they showing you the mountain, the green part. I just showed y'all the green part. The green part of Eurasia already got you trapped. Got you trapped already. Man, you folks don't see it. Man, you folks don't play. You folks do not play. Well, it's music, man. Well, they show Antarctica up on the bottom of the motherfucking up on the globe as a landmass. Then they showed them that Pangea shit as a landmass. But now the big stretch all the way across the southwest. All the way across the southwest. Get out of my way. Get the fuck out of my way. Get out of my way. southwest, the northeast, and that's why all the technology come out of the east. The east and the east gonna win. They already won. He beat the Tatar. He beat the Tatars. Got all that goddamn technology. All that shit was fucking with now. Make the old breakers all they broke everybody else out. Then he around got our identity running around. Man, you know, need to break the motherfuckers. The original slave nigga need to be broke the fuck off. I ain't about to talk about no government. They hit us with the government cheese. They hit with all kind of shit, man. And these children, they don't even understand what the fuck a nigga talking about. They understand, but it's a new way. We can't let them forget none of this shit. Gotta keep their soul goddamn pumping with motherfucking what they supposed to have, man. Fuck that y'all post. Fuck that y'all post. Fuck, I ain't got to install the motherfucker, bitch. I got to install the motherfucker, fuck. Install the motherfucker, fuck. I don't feel like installing the motherfucker. I feel like installing the motherfucker. I'm going to mom. I feel like installing the motherfucker. Let's go on this, though. Let's go on this, though. This, though. Let's go on this, though. What I'm goddamn track that. Start motherfucking rain, too. Whoa, 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 whoa. Big four, nigga. WADG. For real. This bitch understood since birth. I get it, they really gon' feel what they don't understand. Militant when I move, ain't got shit to prove me. The boys switch up their whole game plan. Granddad had told me them boys ain't real. You gotta be a man amongst men. And when you know better, your punishment worse. A dot trying to be like the next man. Gotta count on your blessings. You got you a plate. Somebody just dug in the trash can. The way my this bitch. True don't need no help, man. Southwest, my nigga. I said, born with that Southwest when you come through this bitch. You heard me. I'm out. I said, damn, Truth don't need no help. Ain't gonna bend, break, my fold. I ain't for y'all.